Now, after I found my vanishing point, my second vanishing point, now my grid and my vanishing points are ready. The purpose of having the grid and vanishing point is not us drawing on that, but we need to put a tracing paper, or you can use your light board and put your marker paper on top of it. It's up to you, but I prefer to use tracing paper right now because I don't have light board. So I am not gonna draw anything on the grid. You have to keep your grid safe. You will use it for your project. So if I were you, I would make a few copies. And also you need to put a tracing paper on top of that. So I did that. After that, I traced the corner of the room, the edges of the wall. So I know where's my wall, where's my ceiling, where's my floor, so I won't get confused. Now, what you need to do is looking at your floor plan that you have and object by object transfer each of these individual objects that we have. Keep in mind, every object that we have is on the scale of 3/4. So you need to, if you want to measure it, you can use your 3/4 scale, measure how much each object is off the walls, how much far we should go, how's the dimension of that object, what's the height. So the height of each object is mentioned in the center of each object. This is the place that we have arch, as I explained in the class, and this is our staircase. Now, as I said before, we are standing right here and looking at the room in this direction, right? So the corner of the room that I mentioned here is this. This is the corner that we have. Technically, this is how you're looking at the plan, and this is how it should be translated here. As I said, in 1-point perspective, we need to transfer first each object to our floor. After that, we can add the height and add dimensions to our object, add the depth to our object. So first of all, I want to start with the staircase because the staircase is the most challenging object for you. So the staircase, I'm going to use my 3/4 here. I measured it before, so it's about 3 feet to 6 feet, 3 feet to 6 feet. And in each stairs is 6 inches and thread and 6 inches riser. Just keep in mind, this is a trick that you can use for your perspective, that if you feel like you're confused that which line goes to what vanishing point in your perspective, one of the trick that you can use is that saying, this is my wall, this is one of my wall, whatever is parallel to this wall goes to the same vanishing point, and this is my other wall, and whatever is parallel to this wall goes to the other vanishing point. So for example, this wall is this wall, and this wall's line goes to this vanishing point, so the stair here also goes to the same vanishing point. I am not a big fan of this technique because I'm kind of person that I need to use my imagination. I consider that how that object is supposed to be in the space, and I figured out which vanishing point should I use. But this technique helps you, if you got confused in any part, to figure out what vanishing point you should use and where this line is supposed to go, if that makes sense.